Today we're going to be talking about alchemy, spiritual alchemy, physical alchemy. But first, let's talk about what alchemy means. In medieval times, alchemy was taking a common metal and turning it into gold. But nowadays, we know it to be anything that is changed in any way, supernaturally or otherwise, from one form into another. In the times that we're living in, with what mankind is going through, going into a new age, we're going through what is called an alchemy period. Mankind is changing. The carnal ways of being, of thinking physically, taste not, touch not, are things of the past. We should all be mature enough by now to know what is right and what is wrong, and how to treat our brothers and sisters. If we are still fighting over our toys, well, we've got some growing up to do. So let's get back on topic. Spiritual alchemy is the activations that are going on in so many people with dreams, visions, astral projection, prophesying, speaking in tongues, healing, empathy, extrasensory perception, ESP, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, you name it, it's going on. Channeling, seeing into the unseen realm, parallel realms of existence, visiting angelic beings, or call them aliens, whatever. If they're benevolent, you'll know first off, because first of all, they're not going to tell you to bow. Second of all, they're going to answer every question and be there to assist you. Because this is a huge thing that we're all going through. It's a distillation process that's going on, a purification, as any kind of dross is being frothed up to the top and drawn out and purged. If we're stuck in carnal thinking, taste not, touch not, do not, and judging one another, we're still in a stage of life that we should have gotten over a long time ago. It's well past overdue. If you're an adult and you're still thinking of things that were taught to us in grade school, then, that should just tell us a few things about where we're at in our maturity. But most of us are understanding that we're going through a huge process. Shifts are happening to us all the time. How we treat one another, it makes a huge difference on the process that we endure. And as we learn to treat each other and to do what it is that we choose to do without oppressing another divine sovereign, it makes this transferring of alchemy into the spiritual and physical balance that we're coming into that much easier. Stop swimming upstream and allow the process to happen, because we are actually transferring into a new species, so to speak. In a supernatural way, an awakening is going on within. We are changing. Through thought, I was able to change the way that I appear without going on a diet. I changed my perception of food. And since now I perceive food in a different way, it no longer goes through the lips to the hips. That's an example of the alchemy that we are going through. Mind over matter, thought, intentions, heart, renewing of our mind, light body extensions, toggling back and forth into the unseen realm. These are going to be the new normal. And as we're going through this alchemy process, there's many of us that are going here through it with you. So you're not alone in it. So remember, it's a process. It's a normal evolutionary process, another stage, an event that mankind is going through. It's long overdue. The Mayan long countdown calendar ended, almost a decade ago. And the process just kicked way up into high gear ever since. So if you ever wonder what is going on with you, or if you feel really heavy on some days, please watch the energy transmuting or the energy alchemy video that I did. That will help you get rid of some of the things, because more than likely you have picked up burdens that aren't yours to carry, and you need to know how to dispose of them properly. And a part of this alchemy process, this distillation, this change, this new balance, the balance between the physical and the spiritual imbalance level, is learning how to use every tool in our toolbox, and understanding and respecting one another, and coming into a new awareness of who we each are in truth. It's a beautiful time to be alive. If you guys have any questions about the distillation process, the activations going on within you, any of the metaphysical things that are transpiring in your life at this time, and you have any questions, write them down below. I'd be happy to answer them, or make a video with more clarification on the information I'm providing, because it's very important that we understand what's going on within us. And I don't mean it as in we're standing under something. What I mean is to comprehend in the renewing of our mind, so we do not fear the process. It's a beautiful thing. And where we're heading is divine. So be excited. It's wonderful. Your process, the alchemy that we're all going through, we're doing it together. It's phenomenal. Never forget how amazing that you are. I will talk to you soon.